everyone. Welcome back to the Learn English Talk podcast. I'm Mia, and I am so happy you're here with us today. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this episode. We post new English conversations every single day, and you don't want to miss them. So hit that subscribe button now.
And I'm Jake. It's always great to spend time with you. Today, we have something really special. We're going to talk about how you can practice English speaking alone. Yes, alone. Many people think they cannot practice speaking without someone else, but the truth is, you can. And you can improve a lot.
Exactly. Many students tell us, Mia, I don't have anyone to speak with, or I feel shy, or I don't know what to say. And the good news is, you can still train your English every day, even when you're alone. We will show you simple methods, easy phrases, and fun activities.
And we'll do everything in a very natural conversation. So relax, listen, repeat, and speak with us. This is your moment to practice. Let's start by talking about why practicing alone is actually powerful. When you practice alone, you feel no pressure. When you speak alone, you can talk slowly, you can repeat words many times, and you don't feel embarrassed. Embarrassed means you feel shy or uncomfortable. So when you practice alone, it's easier to start.
Right. And speaking is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And practicing alone means more time speaking. Many people only speak when they're in class or talking to someone, and that's maybe 10 minutes. But alone, you can speak 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours if you want. Not sure if you want, but you can.
So let's talk about the first method. It's called Talk About Your Day. Very simple. You wake up and you start describing everything you do. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. I brush my teeth. I make coffee. I take a shower. I get dressed. These sentences are simple, but they give your brain repetition. Repetition is extremely important.
Yes, repetition trains your brain to think in English. And thinking in English is the secret to speaking fast and naturally. When you describe your day, don't worry about mistakes. Just talk. Even if your grammar is not perfect, continue speaking. The important thing is to build fluency. Fluency means you speak without stopping too much.
And Mia, I think we should give them an example conversation they can repeat. Something easy and useful.
Great idea. Let's do a mini practice. You listening right now, repeat with us. I will say a sentence, and you repeat after me. Ready? I am learning English. I am practicing alone. I want to speak fluently. I am improving every day.
Good job. See, you can practice with us. When you repeat, you train your mouth. Your mouth needs training to say English sounds correctly. Many students forget this. Speaking is physical. Your tongue, your lips, your jaw, they all need practice. Jaw means the lower part of your face that moves when you talk.
Another powerful method is shadowing. Shadowing means listening to something and repeating immediately, like a shadow. For example, if Jake says, I like coffee, you say, I like coffee, almost at the same time. This trains your rhythm and pronunciation. Rhythm is the natural music of the language. English has a different rhythm from Portuguese or Spanish or Japanese. So shadowing helps you understand the flow.
And flow means how the language moves. English is not only about words, it's about sound. It's about how we connect words together, like gonna for going to, or wanna for want to. So shadowing helps you sound more natural. Not perfect, but natural.
Now, let's talk about another technique. Talk to your future self. This one is fun. Imagine you are talking to yourself in the future. You can say things like, "Hello, future me. How are you? I hope you are successful. I hope you speak English very well. I hope you live your dreams." This activates your imagination and makes speaking more interesting.
And imagination is helpful because it makes learning fun. When learning is fun, you remember more and you stay motivated. Motivated means you feel inspired to continue. Many students stop because they lose motivation. But if you make practice fun, you continue.
Another great activity is practice with objects. Yes, objects. You look around your house and talk about every object. For example, you pick up a cup and say, "This is a cup. The cup is white. I use it to drink water." Then you pick something else, a book, a pen, your phone, and describe it. This builds vocabulary and grammar automatically.
Let's give an example. Mia, pick an object. Any object.
Okay, I'll pick my notebook. Here we go. This is my notebook. My notebook is blue. I use this notebook to write ideas. I take it everywhere. See? Easy. You can do this with anything.
And you listening can repeat. This is my notebook. It is blue. I use it every day. Simple sentences, but powerful practice.
Another technique you can do alone is practice small stories. You can create small stories in English. They don't need to be perfect or complicated. For example, there is a girl. Her name is Anna. She lives in a small house. She likes coffee. She has a cat. Her cat is orange. Very simple, but you practice structure.
And you can continue the story. One day, Anna goes to the park. She meets a friend. They talk about their day. With stories, you don't memorize rules. You learn naturally, like a child. Children don't study grammar, but they speak fluently because they listen, repeat, and use simple stories.
Yes, and slowly your stories can grow. They become longer with more details. But start small. Always start small. Small steps lead to big changes.
And we should also talk about pronunciation practice. Many students are afraid of pronunciation, but pronunciation only improves with two things: listening and speaking. Not studying, not reading, listening and speaking.
One thing you can do alone is exaggerate sounds when you're alone. Yes, exaggerate. For example, if you say the word coffee, say it like coffee, you feel silly, but it helps your muscles learn the sound. And when your muscles learn the sound, your natural pronunciation becomes better.
Exactly. Actors do this, singers do this, public speakers do this. Exaggeration is part of training, and you can do it privately, alone, without feeling embarrassed.
Another idea: record yourself. Many people hate hearing their own voice, but trust me, it is one of the best ways to improve. Record 1 minute of you speaking every day. Just 1 minute. After 1 month, you will hear a difference. After 2 months, a big difference. After 6 months, you will be shocked.
And if you feel you have nothing to say, Use prompts. Prompts are questions that help you think. Here are some easy prompts you can use every day. What did I do today? What will I do tomorrow? What did I learn? What am I grateful for? Grateful means thankful.
And if you want to practice conversation style, imagine questions and answers. For example, what's your name? My name is Mia. Where do you live? I live in Sao Paulo. You can ask yourself questions and answer them. It helps you think faster.
Now let's do a guided speaking practice. You will ask your questions out loud. Don't just think, speak. Ready? Question 1. What time do you wake up? Answer out loud now. Good. Question 2. What do you like to eat for breakfast? Answer.
Nice. Question 3. What is your favorite place in your city? Answer now. Great. Question 4. What is one thing you want to improve in English? Answer.
Well done. This is how you train thinking in English. Simple, short, direct questions.
And now let's talk about vocabulary building. You don't need to memorize 100 words per day. That doesn't work. But you can learn 5 words per day and use them in sentences. For example, learn the words coffee, book, walk, happy, and house. Then say sentences. I drink coffee. I read a book. I walk every morning. I feel happy today. My house is small.
Using words is more important than memorizing words. When you use a word, it becomes part of your active vocabulary. Active vocabulary means the words you can speak easily. Passive vocabulary means the words you understand but don't use. Practicing alone transforms passive vocabulary into active vocabulary.
Another technique is speak and listen. You speak one sentence, then listen to how it sounds. For example, you say, I like tea. Then stop and listen to your voice. This helps you notice pronunciation problems.
And don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are natural. Mistakes are part of learning. Many students say, I want to speak perfectly, but perfect is impossible. Even native speakers make mistakes every day. Children make mistakes, adults make mistakes, everyone does.
Yes, and mistakes help you learn. If you don't make mistakes, it means you're not practicing enough. So make mistakes with confidence. Speak freely without fear.
Speaking of fear, many learners feel afraid to speak alone because they think it's strange, but it's not. It's like training at the gym. When you go to the gym, you lift weights alone, and your muscles grow. Speaking English alone is the same. You train your speaking muscles.
And don't forget listening. Listening is essential. The more you listen, the more natural your sentences sound. Listen to our podcast every day. Listen to English music, easy videos, short stories. Make English part of your life.
Another tip is think in English during small moments. For example, when you take a shower, think in English. When you walk to work, think in English. When you cook, think in English. Thinking in English prepares you to speak faster.
Let's teach them an easy thinking exercise. Imagine you see a chair. Don't translate chair to your language. Just think chair. Imagine you see water. Think water. Imagine you see a car. Think car. No translation. This trains your brain to use English naturally.
And now let's do a longer speaking practice. You will repeat after us. I will say one sentence, Mia will say another, and you repeat both. Ready? I can practice English alone.
I am not afraid to speak.
I improve a little every day.
Small steps are powerful.
I believe in myself.
I can speak English with confidence.
I will continue practicing.
I am getting better.
Amazing! You're doing great. This type of repetition really helps your brain feel comfortable speaking.
And don't forget to choose topics you like. If you talk about things you enjoy, speaking feels easier. For example, if you like movies, talk about movies. If you like food, talk about food. If you like travel, talk about travel.
And you can ask yourself questions. What is my favorite movie? Why do I like this movie? What happens in the movie? These simple questions push your brain to build sentences.
Another idea is role play. Role play means acting like you are in a situation. For example, act like you are in a restaurant and say, "Hello, I would like a burger, please." Or act like you are in a store. "How much is this shirt?" You can practice different situations.
Yes, this prepares you for real life. When the real situation happens, you already practice, so you feel comfortable.
And one more tip, speak slowly. Many learners try to speak fast, but speaking fast is not fluency. Fluency is speaking clearly. Fluency is speaking without stopping too much. Slow and clear is better than fast and confused.
So speak slowly, breathe, and enjoy the process.
And remember, your English journey is personal. Don't compare your English to other people. Everyone learns at a different speed. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to continue.
Exactly. Every word you say today is progress. Every minute you practice is a victory.
So today, after this episode, choose one of the techniques we talked about. Maybe describe your day, or describe objects, or tell a small story, or shadowing, or record yourself. Choose one and practice for 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. And tomorrow, do 5 more.
And if you do 5 minutes every day, you will transform your English. Small practice every day is better than big practice once a week.
Before we finish, let's do a final repetition exercise. Repeat after me. I can learn English. I can practice speaking alone. I am improving. I believe in my progress.
And repeat after me. English is part of my life. I enjoy learning. I speak with confidence. I will continue.
You did amazing today. Thank you for practicing with us.
And don't forget, subscribe to the channel, like this episode, and come back tomorrow. We post new English conversations every day.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. See you next time.
Bye for now.